It's been a minute since I did a gritty grief podcast. I kind of jumped off the cliff. I've been going through so much grief that I wasn't really able to settle and deal with it. I want to invite every one of us who has been hurting, wounded, feeling terrible, to explore possibilities if you look outside of boxes. My theme for today is boxes. How many times in our lives have we been told things by someone, labeled something by someone, told we weren't going to be successful by someone, told we were not worthy of compassion or understanding by someone, and it absolutely wasn't true? How many times in your life have people that were supposed to be supportive said something to you that was unkind? I think back to an incident in high school when I had a counselor tell me something awful when I was 17 years old and deeming me to absolute failure. And now I've had over 30 years in the medical field as a nurse. So I find it interesting when people put their little biases and labels and judgments. I would like to invite every single one of us to consider, just because it's been this way or someone found something this way does not mean that you cannot find something different for yourself. Take time to listen to the sound of the water. Take time to put your feet in the ground and ground them. Take time to step outside of a label that someone put on you and see if there really is something different to it. How many times in our lives have we held ourselves back because we didn't think of possibility and hope, and we went with what someone judged us to be? I'd like to encourage you to think for healing, think for growing your path and finding your way. It's not always easy, and finding your way does not have to mean being offensive to others, does not have to mean being so out of touch that I make myself a target too with what I'm doing. But it does have to include giving ourselves understanding, and when we are not feeling respected or heard, to step back and give ourselves space rather than being confrontational. So here's our gritty grief for the day. Been struggling through it myself. I've been looking at grounding techniques. So the grounding techniques, one of the interesting things is when you can get yourself in touch with nature and in touch with the simpler things, we have found that it actually helps our soul. Another one of the grounding techniques that I've been looking into lately, there's a lot of psychological videos on it, lots of books, all kinds of things, is the availability to give yourself that space. Give yourself that healing place. Know that just because someone says it isn't always. It's okay to sit with yourself. It's okay to not grind and hurry. It's okay to let go of the worry. Find your place. Find your space. Take care of yourself and give yourself the gift of time. That's the most important gift of all.